More than 250 kilometers south on the island's coast in Arugam Bay, the tide is turning for some. Tourism is riding the first waves of recovery. In this town on the eastern coast of Sri Lanka, the peak of the economic crisis coincided with their main tourist season, hitting local businesses hard. And this surfing destination is still picking up the pieces.
I started surf school a long time ago, so therefore I had some savings, so I put my old savings to, I had a dream that I want to set up a cafe. So I spent about 20,000 and I still haven't recovered. Go down and then lean it backwards. I work as a surf instructor and I own a surf school and a surf shop and a small homestay. I born here and live here. This is my hometown. 2019, the Lolly Planet actually put their site, the picture, as a cover picture, the Elephant Rock picture. So they say, I think in 2019, the best travel destiny was Sri Lanka. I remember that's been, highlights in social media. So therefore, a lot of the people were involved in the tourism, and the one who have a small house, so they invest their money, the money they make from the fishing and farming, to involve in the tourism. Why they knew that tourism is pumping up. So I put all the money for that cafe 2019. But then I didn't expect that 2019 we're going to have a Easter bomb blast and 2 years of pandemic, and then again economic crisis. So the problem that if we have 1 year this big issue, then we wouldn't worried about it. We can recover, but we get 1 year after the other year, So then we all have to struggle and we all have to survive at the end of the day. So all the people that I know so far, they have to find new jobs. Loss always has to be up higher. Sri Lanka is still haven't fully recovered yet. Of course, now we have petrol, country slowly up and running, which is, I'm very proud. And we see a little amount of tourists here. But still, I thinking due to the price change, we cannot afford to buy things, it's still, we're struggling a lot. Of course, we have to put price up for our surf lessons and for the accommodation, but still we pay quite a lot of money for the electricity bill and, for other basic needs.
For one thing, foreign tourists are back, giving a boost to Sri Lanka's tourist trade, which is one of its biggest foreign currency earners. This has made some of the bigger players more optimistic about navigating the patchy recovery.
The recovery so far is quite magical for us. We Sri Lankans didn't expect the recovery to be this fast. 12 months ago, we were not sure whether this country will exist. I'm chairman of Jetwing Symphony PLC and been involved in the tourism industry since 1987, so it's been a long time. The most difficult period in running a business, I believe, is over. We simply wasn't sure by mid of 2022 whether we will survive by now. The most important thing for us is to see that the return of the tourists, return of the airlines. Being an island, if we don't see airlines coming into the country, forget it. So the Emirates, the Qatars, the Singapore Airlines, Air India, all these big carriers are coming back and they are increasing their frequencies to the country along with our national carrier Sri Lanka.
Crowded beaches, busy hotels are promising signs. But the government measures aimed at stabilizing Sri Lanka's economy are also hindering growth for businesses.
I can't see a lot of new development happening, construction happening till the cost of borrowing comes down. It went up to 32%. Now it's come down to about 22%, and we expect the cost of borrowing to come down further. Until that happens, I can't see any major borrowing happening from not only the leisure sector, but other sectors as well, because it's impossible to pay. That's why we are hoping that the interest rates will come to at least single digit towards the end of the year, early next year, and then we are comfortable again. If we in the private sector wait till politically everything is stable, I don't think it will ever happen. I can't see Sri Lanka being politically perfectly stable ever. So are we going to give in to that pressure and stop developing our country?